Yes, that was something for a change that was actually quite easy. Yeah, nice work. I enjoyed that. You can see shiny buttons and switches. I like these here. Have a very nice positive click to them. These are okay. They are a bit too light, that's why I used the small knobs. Also have a button, and these are a bit they're too soft, cheap ones, but I guess for push to talk it's not bad to have a soft button. And these here, I don't know yet. These two are definitely the worst. This is dark, I guess. Not the best lighting here, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, circuit board, wiring. Let's go. I just realized something before I fixed that board in there. By the way, as you can see, I widened that hole here a little bit. I should have done this with this tool from the beginning. The dremeling there was very risky. Anyway, I will need to mount the board because I don't want anything here to touch the metal here, although it's aluminium, but I'm not sure. I just want to go the safe route. So I will try this with gluing nuts in there. So that's next.
Hey, I'm back. Quicker than I thought. The problem was actually much easier to solve than I thought it was. What I said about the missing or the possible 3 more buttons is correct, but I didn't need those actually. These 3 here. 2 things I found out. The first, I should have known this much earlier in preparation to this whole project. This would have been info which would have been quite easily available, and yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. But basically, I don't think you can see that very well, but you have 2 modes for this in the driver. Here, these click boxes here, which is normal mode and advanced mode. In advanced mode, it's the wheel is recognized as the integral, the F1 version, which has more buttons than the GT version, the default, the standard T500. When I click to normal mode, it basically switches back to a normal T500, with the exception that all the buttons would work, but in a normal mode you would have basically 3 D-pads which operate the same D-pad, if you know what I mean. So you could operate the D-pad from 3 different locations on the wheel. In advanced mode, you have 1 D-pad, and these 2 connectors here, these are for also labeled on the circuit board D-pad. That's why I thought they are for the 2 D-pads, but actually in normal mode that is true. These 2 operate the same D-pad and something else. I think the 2 encoders, yeah. And in advanced mode, this here works as a D-pad, and these are just normal buttons. Which why I was confused, because the buttons that I connected to this here worked as normal buttons, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see it. I hope so, at least. Why was this not working, and why was the one button that was working only recognized as something over here on the D-pad side? And I found out, for some reason, I had watched the first video of my F1 modding series to find out how which wire was originally connected to ground. Because I remember I had troubles back then, because it's not the black wire as usual, but the green wire for some reason. And this I remembered, I have to connect the green wire to ground, but for some reason I thought the green wire was on the left side here. I don't know. Which is strange, because you can even see that the rest here is green. I don't know what I thought. So I just had to switch these 2 connections, cut them through, and resolder them. And now, voila, everything is working. I only hope I can map this in iRacing. Well, I think so. Why wouldn't I? Great, so every button is working. Yeah, I really didn't expect that. Very stoked. Very cool. So I guess that only leaves basically putting everything together. One big thing will be, I don't know yet how I will mount the VGA connector in the quick release. With every wheel I've done it differently, basically, and with this I don't know yet, but I will find a way. And yeah, screw it together, and then in the end maybe apply some labeling. I have a very cool surprise for the middle here. It has been delivered today. I haven't looked at it yet, but I think it's gonna be very cool. And then I guess the wheel is ready. Ooh. And spurt.
Alright, I think this should do quite well. I hope so. I think so, yes. It's not super pretty, but I guess the backside doesn't have to be that pretty. And luckily this connector is plugged into the circuit board with another connector, because otherwise it would have been a bit complicated. I would have probably had to cut the cable again and cut the wires and reconnect them to the board. Anyway, yes, I guess it's time to put this thing together again. Look at that, isn't that super cool? Everything works. That's amazing. The only thing left is only a couple of things that need tweaking. For example, I don't like that the carbon fiber sheet is not sticking here and also here. I will try something with tape and maybe again epoxy, but we'll see. I'll find a solution. And also the other thing, these buttons are a bit too soft for me. I might try to tweak them, maybe with the additional spring. And finally, I don't like the look of these screws here. I'll go either for black ones or maybe something racy like red aluminium. I don't know yet. And this here, I don't know if you can hear that. These are just some washers in there that are loose. I want to fix that too. But look at that, it's actually pretty tidy, I think. I mean, sure, the hot glue here is not too pretty, and this, of course, this is, in case you're wondering, the very thin layers of Sugru to make the quick release tighter. It's just, there is a bit of play in these quick releases, and it gets a bit, it gets more by a tiny amount over time. And with these little patches here, you can fix it very easily. Well, yeah, very nice. Okay, and what else is left? A couple of stickers, basically, labeling. I won't bother with labeling with the stuff, like trying to label every button with the function. I will map it in game, because first I won't map it. I won't map the same things in every car and every game. I mean, apart from, no, I don't think I will actually. And yeah, I don't care. I don't have the time to look at the button plate during a race and check, oh, where is the, I don't know, pit speed limiter button? Oh, let me check, it's over here. No, I have to know these things in advance and remember my muscle memory. It's no problem. So I will stick to, I'll see if I can find anything else that looks like a race replica or something. Yeah, and here in the center I will apply this here with the shiny Aston Martin logo. This this will go here, but I guess I will wait with that until I have the screws I will use here, because who knows, maybe they have bigger heads, and yeah, it could be a tight fit, so I'll wait with this. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to see if I have anything left in here, because this is good. These are sheets of stickers I made a long time ago. This is these two. When I modded the F1 wheel, the stickers I made, I didn't use the correct kind of sheet paper material, and these are not very high quality, and then I bought better stuff and printed it out, but I never found the time to actually stick them to the F1 wheel, because it's quite complicated. I have to disassemble it quite a lot and undo all the encoders and buttons. Actually the buttons not, but the encoders and the switches, rotary switches. And it's a mess, and I mean it's very tight in there. It's a very confined space, and it was quite annoying to get everything together so that no wire is pinched or so. So yeah, when I will find the time, I don't know. But anyway, this maybe I can use some of the stickers here on this wheel. This is what I'm gonna do next, and then I'll wait for better screws and yeah, basically for the screws.
Hey, it's future me. In reality, I have been using this steering wheel already for about 1 month. I've only been waiting for these last 4 screws. I've ordered them in red aluminium. Unfortunately, they haven't been delivered until now, and yeah, I postponed these videos a little bit because I wanted to show you the finished wheel with the correct screws, but yeah. Anyway, here it is, and I'm super happy how it turned out. I've been racing it already for, as I told you, for about 1 month. It feels very nice, buttons all work, and I think it looks great. So I'm quite proud of this thing. So, yeah, again, it was a lot of fun doing all of this. I really enjoy all that DIY. And sometimes things go wrong, but most of the time, in the end, it turns out quite nicely. It was the same thing with the F1 wheel, and now with this one. So yeah, this is it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.